same, man, I'm one of a kind. You ain't my slime, you ain't one of my guys. Recognize risk, see the fake in disguise. Think I was pain in my eyes. Wondering why they be telling these lies. Ain't no goodbye, straight to cutting these ties. Mama say praying always to be wise. I hope they don't test me. Always been smart, never needed a tutor. Plus on street smart, keep up. Benjamin Knopf, get my pockets a tumor. Got used to ballin', but I ain't no hooper. Can't go outside, got be here for my junior. Can't go out bad, I say like a trooper. I do the dash, woo, that's a trooper. Cartier's on, I see what in my future. I cannot cat this for life on the track. I came in through the back, Louis V on my back. Sharp as a tack, these shoes cost me a rack. I say, let's just see sending them back. And them feel like I'm winning, I need me a plaque. Live life like a lineman, I need me a... Right beside me, this Cody and Zach. Gotta ran it up like you saying on the track. This scream. Venus, I might tell a Carlos water on water, Katrina right there like it's tennis, no cap 20,000 on the beat. I just pulled up with a diva, she bougie as... They be leeching, they say that it's cheaper to keep her, it's cheaper to leave her. Italian linen, I'm clean as a priest. I need no features, no cap when I'm preaching these facts in your speech. Go chick a bun on the back of my sneakers. This on my own, just like Ace from the Queen Street. I still got Ace from the teacher, stepped out on...
We have yet another qualifier for the My Team Unlimited $250,000 tournament. Welcome, Ty, to 2K TV.
Hi, what's going on, man?
And how's it feel to qualify for this tournament?
Honestly, it was a relief just to not have to worry about the future qualifiers because there's only 4. So just being able to qualify is just a big relief.
Standing 6'8", number 23, LeBron James. At the other guard position, standing 6'6", number 35, Joseph Duncan. The head coach of the team.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Paul out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Boucher in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Duncan, and then there's Steven Adams, and it's Noel in at the 2. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Paul against Duncan. The pass to Noel. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Great D that time for Middleton.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Paul. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Paul's shot is off. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Olden.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him how he felt about his team's chances of taking Game 2 on the road. He told me our goal hasn't changed. We came in here to try and take one of these first 2 meetings. I still think we have the talent to achieve that, but this is the NBA Finals. Nothing comes easy. We will see if they can meet that goal tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Passes it to Noel. Pass to James. For the three. The three-pointers right on target.
James is really a clever player. I mean, he uses trickery as much as he does brute force, proving to be one step ahead of the net.
Now here's Young. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Here's Duncan. The rejection by Paul.
CP3 using every inch of that smallest frame to get a hand on it and send the shot back. How about that? The little fella showing us he can block shots, too.
Now Duncan following Chris Paul's three-point attempt.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Here's DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Paul. Ball is doubled. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo bangs home the trifecta.
And the instincts from the veteran point guard. Chris Paul has tremendous feel for the game and for how to get his teammates the ball when they're open.
Here's Noel. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Noel's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, and good that time.
To me, this is the next step for Giannis, wanting to improve that jump shot, especially off the catch.
Duncan against Paul. Noel passes to Duncan. And that one drops for him.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Great tee that time from Davis. Los Angeles leading by 3. To the paint. Noel passes to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Harris is checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Gallinari, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Paul. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And bringing that postseason intensity, so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Forbes. They get it back. A nice shot by Gallinari.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Now the pass to Harris. And the rejection by Giannis. And he gets the bucket.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here is Forbes, covered by Duncan. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Back to Forbes. Lays it up off the glass.
Man, what a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
That free throw good from Duncan. Some changes for the Lakers. Derek Favors checked in for Adams. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Rose in for LeBron. Duncan hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Forbes the pass to Morris. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Duncan inside. And Duncan throws it down.
Taking matters into his own head.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Fast break, the Lakers. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Forbes. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Forbes has got his second basket of the night.
And, you know, he's not a big guy, but Forbes has added some muscle to his frame, and it came into play there. Nice job overpowering the defense on that possession.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Ross. He is still scoreless so far in this one. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Morris with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are... Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
1:05 left here in the first quarter. Bucks trail by 4. Forbes the pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Passes it to Favors. Pulls up on the wing. Misses off the left iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
That ties the game.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
And the whistle blows in the backcourt and over and back. Aldwell Pope, he's checked in for Duncan. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Rose.
You know, that's what Forbes has to do now. He's got to be aggressive, force the defender into a tough spot, and be ready to handle that contact.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
You know, it's really interesting to note that Forbes went to the...
Los Angeles. The Bucks shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Middleton.
Boy, for me, it's really been fun watching the evolution of Chris Middleton. I mean, a rangy two-guard who can really stuff the stat sheet.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Duncan. And it's Noel in at the two-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Shot clock at 5. The 3. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Noel's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last outing against the Bucks was tremendous. He picked up 39 points, and as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
The Bucks trail by 3. Here is Forbes. He's got 8. Has 2 on the Kumbo. Over Kid Gilchrist. And it's no good. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The results in their game on Sunday left no doubt.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Rose. Really left alone that time. DiVincenzo's got 8 points.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Rose, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. There's a check in for Los Angeles. Here's Giannis. He's got 6. Pass to DiVincenzo. And Forbes kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Forbes. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Lakers in the lead. On the wing, Harris. Back to Duncan. Harris outside. 5 on the clock. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Harris. Duncan's got 7 now in this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from the paint there.
Giannis outside. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And Giannis is a beast. The Greek Freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
Here's Duncan, and Duncan throws it down hard.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And Middleton kicks to Forbes. Off target from three-point range. Lakers leading by 4. Rose passes to Duncan. Here's Davis, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The Lakers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And that one falls for Davis.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Fades and shoots. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And Los Angeles guys shooting in the second quarter has been superb. 58% from the field. And Duncan gets it to go in.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is not known for his passing, but I tell you what, I'd like to see more of this from him.
Here is Force, running by Harris. And Force kicks to Gallinari. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Gallinari. Duncan outside. The pass to Harris. Back to Duncan. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're over-shifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
All fueled up and to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Chris Paul. And it's Boucher in at the center, filling out the middle.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Inside, here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Duncan kicks to James. Duncan, the pass to Adams. Here's Noel. Here's Davis. And it's good for 2. Davis has got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
Another bucket low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
And this sort of dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that.
Giannis on the follow.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Paul against Duncan.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Pull-up jumper, and Paul at the basket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Paul's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks. Bucks in the third quarter, 50% from the field. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Duncan against Paul. Duncan, the pass to Davis. Here's Adams. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. James misses.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't.
And the Bucks with some changes. Markieff Morris is checked in for Chris Boucher. Molinari comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Ross in for Paul. Yeah, he's checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Terrence Ross. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days, and as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Here's Noel in a little hot that time, but it drops. Noel's got 12 points in the game. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Lakers on top, just dominating this one. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Look, they can't guard great passing. We're passing the ball great to start. You got to do that.
I'd say Memphis working the offense, trying to find good shots.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pick. And there's Duncan. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Duncan with it. Out-guarded by Giannis. Duncan, the pass to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Describe AD's games and you start running out of superlatives. I mean, when this guy is healthy, he dominates in a different fashion, but in similar ways to Tim Duncan.
Here's DiVincenzo. That one off the back iron and out.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
On the wing, Giannis. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Duncan. Pass to Noel. Adams trying to free himself up. The offensive rebound. Here's Duncan. Here's Davis. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things aiming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Duncan against DiVincenzo. Down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. James Ennis, he'll check in for Gallinari. Warren comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Rivers in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Fires it up. The rebound by the Lakers. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, what a great effort that time by Davis. Just never gave up on it. Worked through tough defense and still found a way to get it up and down.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Boucher. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Ennis dishes to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. A nice shot by Rivers.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Here's Duncan. No good. Shot missing. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Loads it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And Duncan throws it down hard.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Rivers with it. Picked up by Davis. It's stolen by Davis. And Davis throws it down hard.
You know, that's one that'll stay with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that can really electrify crowd, no matter what building he's in.
The Bucks shooting here about 46% for the game. Teardrop shot, and it's finished off by Rivers as he lays it in. Rivers has got 5 points in the quarter.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Now Duncan. The pass to Noel. And here is Davis. Duncan outside. Lets it go from deep. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Duncan against Giannis. Duncan, the pass to Noel. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
You love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And the 3 ball is good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
To Noel. Back to Duncan. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Davis kicks to Duncan, and Duncan gets double teamed. Down low. Boucher defending. Duncan, the pass to LeBron. Shoots over Warren. It gets rebounded by Ennis. Bucks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Rebound the Lakers. To the inside, James. And it goes down 2 points.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Duncan with it. Picked up by Rivers. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
The activity level defensively I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
He throw good, Duncan. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. The dish to Morris. Over in the corner, Warren. To the middle, here's Rivers, and he makes good on the layup. Rivers has got 10 points here in the second half.
And that'll effectively take care of game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Duncan.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
And the shot by Warren, no good. It's stolen by Morris. Lets a floater go, and it's blocked. And the recovery. A nice shot by Rivers.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Duncan, the pass to Vincent. Back to Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's the teardrop. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Here are the Lakers with the ball. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. And that one's good. Duncan's got 40 points.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.
Would happen if you were part of the pulpit. You thought that you could subtract all your sadness when all your pockets the fullest. Self-liberation a part of your mind. Think about this all the time, just straight from the spine. He thought the money